I want you to talk about Batman.
That is good, isn't it?
Man was touching my butt.
So much football. I'm out of it. That was bad.
Like, what if you get to the end and you're just left with, like, a sprout? Yeah.
That's nasty. You would.
I would.
Oh.
Hi guys, I'm Ellie Collins.
And I'm Joel Bayer, and this is the Weekly Blitz, the 10 best things to happen in the NFL every single week.
A week in which we found out that Mariah Carey is going to be appearing before the NFL games on Christmas Day.
The NFL is live on Netflix, and I'll be there too.
Followed by Beyonce's performance at the Houston Texans game. I mean, that's worth missing Gavin and Stacey for, no?
That's right.
An even bigger announcement that the NFL will play its first ever game in Berlin in 2025. Who doesn't love a game in Germany?
I'm glad you weren't at karaoke last night. Right, well, for my first pick, let's start with the Chiefs. There is no such thing as a drama-free week for the champs, and although they won comfortably against the Browns, Patrick Mahomes went down with an injury, which could see him miss their next game. Their defense was the star in this one with 4 interceptions and 5 sacks. Pretty tasty, but not as tasty as this.
As what?
This week, Amari Gashon, chocolatier, sculptor, and chef designed the most amazing sweet treat helmet. How cool's that?
I'm looking at it on the screen. That is incredible. Joel, how many people do you reckon it would take to finish that?
I'd probably eat it kissing. But now it's our turn, Joel. So yes, I am challenging you to an NFL bake-off.
Well, let's do it. I'm ready. Let's get it cracking. What are you gonna make?
It's got to be something NFL related. So
right.
I've got something on my head, but I'm not telling you.
All right.
This is our cement, by the way.
Actually, I'm not telling you. How about that?
On your marks.
Get set.
Bike.
I don't know what you're doing, and I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, I've better go. I'm busy, man.
You are going way, like, that's a lot right there. I'll give you an A for effort.
Thank you.
But
Nearly just cut my own finger off.
I just sliced my finger open really bad. Might have to sit outside for a bit.
yeah, you're doing too much.
A football pitch.
Well done.
Thank you.
What's these two things?
Oh, that's the assistant coach and coach.
Nice.
That is good, isn't it?
Amazing.
A for effort for sure.
Thank you. I mean, I'm not sure about the whole pitch setup here.
What about this?
Not sure about the strategy.
You sure this don't look like a helmet? Are you sure?
No.
No, not disappointed. Scarred.
Talking of food and football, we have to ask the ultimate question. Do you know what it is?
What is it?
Which is better, NFL football food or Premier League soccer scram?
Ooh, I love Premier League food, like, so much. There's one stadium, obviously, I love the most.
Go on.
Stamford Bridge.
Mate, they have the worst food.
You know, chippy chips? Yeah, it'd have to be them chips. I don't get them.
Well, we're going to put it to the great British public. Which do they prefer? Some of the weird and wonderful food options in the NFL or those classic UK stadium favourites? Let's take a look.
So I'm going to show you 2 options and you've got to tell me which one you would prefer. Hot dog versus hot dog.
Is that the English one?
Yeah.
American. Definitely the one in America.
Don't judge a book by its cover, and I reckon that one's actually
I think you definitely have to judge that and go with this.
That looks like something that isn't a hot dog.
Next one, we have got a candy burrito versus a pie.
I'd probably say pie and chips without the mushy meat. What's the green stuff?
I'm gonna go with the pie.
Really?
It reminds me of like cold Sundays, just cheering on that rubbish left back.
Who do you support?
United.
Show some respect.
A roast in a cup, or we've got nachos.
Nachos.
Yes, nachos.
Really?
I hate nachos. I hate the Rios.
You hate nachos?
them, yeah.
Said no one ever.
Nachos.
What? You can't go wrong with a roast.
No, I love getting your hands in there.
It throws me off that it's in a cup.
Yeah, I like a roast in a cup.
Like, what if you get to the end and you're just left with, like, a sprout?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No, you couldn't be risking it, really, could you? But I think it looks unbelievable.
Yeah, I've seen better.
Well, You can't argue with the public, I suppose. But sorry, can we just talk about that cotton candy burrito? Not like the look of that.
That's nasty. Who would?
I would.
Oh my gosh. So, there were roughly 2,000 plays this week in the NFL. Some good, some bad, some ugly.
Mitchell's going to be a double pass.
It was at this moment he knew.
And that one is intercepted. It's Bonito.
But we're looking for greatness here on the Weekly Blitz. This is the A Different League Player of the Week, and I've narrowed it down to 3 contenders. First up, there was a huge game between the Buffalo Bills and Detroit Lions, 2 of the favorites to make it to the Super Bowl. The Bills won, but there was some special effort from Detroit's Tim Patrick.
Goff looking, throwing, caught, first down, and touchdown.
Call him Superman even when getting tackled. Hang on a minute. I think I've seen something like this before. Next, Tajay Spears demonstrated the greatest 1-yard touchdown you'll ever see.
Spears going up top, sticks the ball across, and for sure he's in this time.
Hold on, I'm pretty sure I've seen something like this before too. And finally, a trick play in New Orleans. Wide receiver Cedric Wilson with the throw and Alvin Kamara with the one-handed catch.
Across the field, makes the catch, touchdown.
Kamara with the one-handed grab.
And the winner is Tim Patrick from the Detroit Lions. Amazing play. Look at the celebration. He knows he's won this week's A Different League Player of the Week. Check it out. Next up, I want you to talk about Batman.
That's so good. Batman.
Yes.
Okay, I'll leave that to you. But no, not actually that Batman. The wannabe Batman, Joe Burrow.
I told you that, Mark.
He looks more like the kid from Home Alone to me. Macaulay Culkin?
He actually fully does, doesn't he?
I don't know what you're talking about.
But either way, the Cincinnati Bengals quarterback has really had an incredible season. He's thrown for the most touchdowns and the most passing yards in the whole NFL.
Touchdown! Let's go!
So they must be headed to the playoffs, right, Ellie?
Not quite. Even after a win on Sunday, they have around a 5% chance of making it.
Oh my gosh, that's so bad.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
So we probably won't be seeing the Bengals in January, but let's just enjoy them while we can.
Yeah.
Not only Joe Burrow either, but also his superstar sidekick, Jamar Chase. And these two, they go way back. They were both part of a championship-winning college team at LSU. Burrow was drafted by the Bengals as the #1 overall draft pick in 2020, followed by Chase a year later.
And the band back together.
They were an instant hit in Cincinnati, with Chase receiving 13 touchdowns in his first season.
Damn, year 1.
While Burrow, aka Joe Cool, Joe Shiesty,
Oh, you gotta let it, Shiesty.
Joe Burr, because he's cold, Joe, obviously. His style on and off the field transformed the city. They reached a Super Bowl for the first time since the late 80s, and Burrow even had a sandwich named after him.
A sandwich?
Having a sandwich named after you.
Cool.
Well, this year they've been lighting things up, a truly special combination. When these two take the field for a game, you do not want to miss it.
That was terrible, but I do see what you did there. But you should be ashamed of yourself. Just say
That
it.
was quite good.
Just say it.
I love that.
I still can't get over that donut joke. You know what? I'm out of it. That was bad.
What? It wasn't that bad.
It was horrible.
This isn't really funny. Can we drop this bit?
Sorry.
This is really bad.
Only kidding, Ellie. You know what? Don't do it again. But I would never leave halfway through a show. But this week, 49ers linebacker Devondre Campbell literally did just that. During the game against the Rams last Thursday, he refused to go into the game and then went back into the locker room while the game was still going on. Crazy, he pulled a Piers Morgan.
See you later.
I'm being...
Sorry, can't do this.
Absolutely diabolical.
And his teammates were not happy about it either.
It's just stupid, and it's very immature.
Have you ever quit halfway through something?
No.
You've never just got up and walked off, like, I don't know, even if it was a gym session, anything, oh, you know what, I just had enough of it.
Why do I feel like you're attacking me? Yes, I've obviously done that with a gym session.
It's quite embarrassing.
Yeah.
Now, Joel, as we know, the NFL does not stop for Christmas.
Of course it doesn't, because we're coming in on the 23rd to record the show, yes.
Humbug.
And in fact, it's quite the opposite, because this week we've got games on Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, then on Christmas Day, Boxing Day, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday the following week.
Oh my goodness, that's unbelievable. So much football.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Thursday, Wednesday. We're giving out whoopings every day of the week.
However, despite the busy schedule, NFL players still love Christmas. So we fired some festive questions over to the Detroit Lions and the LA Rams.
Best Christmas present? Got a dog when I was little, I guess.
I got some RC cars as a kid. It's an Xbox 360. I love games. I know. I remember one time my mom, she took us to Toys R Us. She let me and my brothers get whatever we want. So we each had a cart full with so many different toys.
I
think it's the Barry White song where it's like super deep. Last Christmas. Yeah, Last Christmas. Underrated Christmas song. I love that one.
Something Michael Bublé, probably.
I am so thankful for the money.
Home Alone. That was the first one that came to mind.
You guys give up or you're thirsty for more?
Home Alone. This is a classic. It's a classic.
Yes. Christmas Vacation. It's just, I mean, most quotable, funny. Checks all the boxes. When he gets the big tree and he's like,
where do you think you're gonna put a tree that big?
Bend over and I'll show you. That's a pretty good one.
Up next, we're rating some fits. It is Drop the Drip, looking at the best looks and threads from this week in the NFL. Checking in first, we've got one of our own, London's own Jermaine Illuminor. He celebrated his birthday last week, happy birthday, and he pulled up to the Giants game looking like this. Oh, I mean, what a cohort he's got going on. It's a little bit too much for me personally, and I'm really, really anti a polo neck. It's not doing it for me, so I'm dropping it. I think you should have just worn your birthday suit.
Sicko.
Next, we've got Charles Omenihu, who channeled his inner Blade with this look. And I mean, it's kind of giving Ross from Friends, and I can't oversee how difficult that might be if he goes to the bathroom.
They're not coming on, man.
I mean, it's just screaming a bit difficult to me, but it's a bold look, and it's better than the last one. So, yeah, we'll rate this one. And lastly, getting into the festive spirit early, we've got Travis Kelce rocking this snowflake-inspired double denim. I see what he's trying to do there, but honestly, it's just giving grandma's curtains at Christmas, to be honest, Travis. I expected more from you. So, we're dropping that.
I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it.
NFL players were queuing up to show off their moves this weekend. Here are the loveliest looking leaps, the fanciest footwork, and smartest looking spins. Let's check out those skills.
Gets it on the slide to Gainwell. Oh, what a move!
Gainwell just getting twitchy out there.
And there he goes, Lamar Jackson shoving Strowman out of bounds. He's going to run and spin and get the first down.
Put him in a spin cycle and he comes out with a clean jersey.
Leaping over people and down around the 5. Jackson looking deep down the field. Bateman is wide open at the 10, at the 5, and Bateman gets in. Richardson's pass is picked. Brandon Jones. Burrow under pressure again, and ball pops out, and it's recovered by the Titans. T'Vondre Sweat rumbling up the sideline. The big man still on the run, and out of bounds at the 40-yard line. I control this.
It's that time of the week.
1 minute drill time.
It is the 1 minute drill time where we take you through all the moments you may have missed in the NFL this week in just 60 seconds.
Let's try do this.
Let's do it. We've got even more excited for Christmas with this teaser that Beyonce dropped.
Keith Lee was testing out his football skills in Florida.
Girl in Red became Girl in Orange when she toured Cleveland.
Morgan Riddle and tennis star Taylor Fritz were at the Chargers game. Just like school, NFL teams have picture day.
Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry joined Madden's 99 Club. Lamar also explained why he needed to pull his pants up during this run.
I felt like wind was touching my butt, so I was trying to keep my tights up for real.
And explained his preference of perfume.
Okay, people may not know this about me, but I rather prefer like girl perfume.
Our guy, David Ojabo, represented the home nations with this big play sack.
Shadur Sanders and Malik Neighbours showed they're never too busy for a game of pickup football. Cole Anderson shared his experience of an NFL game in Germany.
This is flippin' impressive.
And finally, Ravens players, good at football, not the best at knowing their Christmas songs.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear tree. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. I have no idea.
Was that 1 minute?
No, we'll try again next week.
Hey, we gotta go. We gotta go.
And finally, we're looking at the race for the playoffs. And as the World Darts Championship is back at the Ali Pali, we're comparing your team to the best and worst from the darts world.
Barbecue sauce.
It's all over. The atmosphere got the better of you. The crowd hated your walk-on. The darts diet has left your tummy turning and you need to sleep it off. Chicago Bears and Carolina Panthers, season over.
You've got your fancy dress on, the drinks are flowing, everything was set up for a great day, but now you've fumbled it. What a disappointment, Dallas Cowboys and New Orleans Saints.
It's not going perfectly, but don't lose your head just yet. You're still in with a fighting chance. Falcons and Colts.
The job isn't done yet, but you can be proud of your efforts so far. Denver Broncos and Baltimore Ravens, you deserve a treat.
Probably just treat myself to a kebab.
You've secured your place in the playoffs. You've got your 9 darter and everyone is going crazy.
That is the most amazing leg of darts you will ever see in your life. I can't speak.
Is that it?
That's all we've got time for.
No
And
way.
guess where I'm gonna go now?
Where are you going?
Eat the rest of that chocolate.
Yeah, of course you are, Ellie. Listen, for everyone watching, please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Anything else?
We'll see them Christmas Eve.
See you Christmas Eve. Peace.